how do I get that steady, high value, good income from these clients for my graphic design and web design business? Hunter, I see your success. I see the success in the design subscription world, or I'm a website designer, a web designer. I'm building a micro agency with me and a few contractors, maybe a partner. Like, I feel like I'm always just, playing catch up and barely able to make it. How do I get good, consistent customers that I can finally break through and go, hey, I'm actually making good money now. Maybe I'm not building a holding company valued at tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. And I'm okay building a small agency that's maybe more of a glorified freelancing operation. I can invest that income into different assets. What would you say?
It comes down to, what is the caliber of the work that you're delivering to your customers? Always. I want to be serious about this. And I hate to sound like a naysayer, because I'm not, but I do want to be honest. If you're not a great designer, or you're not great at the service that you're providing, you're gonna have a hard time making money. And maybe the best thing for you to do is to find a way that you can have an income while continuing to build those skill sets. So let's just get that out of the way first, right? If you have the skill sets and you're good at what you do, let's say you're top 25% in the market at what you do, I think that's then a place to where you can make a really good living with your design subscription or your micro agency or whatever it is. And the way that you do that is by delivering phenomenal work to your customers. Constantly delivering a great experience, constantly delivering great work, because you need a couple things. One, you need that customer to go to bat for you. You need them to say hey, this was great. If you look at Off Menu, yeah, we have this massive distribution engine. We have all these inbound leads, but where 90% of the customers that we take on a monthly basis are from? They're from referrals, right? For that business. Because we go out there, we do phenomenal work, we take great care of our customers, and they want to tell other people. We work with entrepreneurs that are kind of let's say seed stage to Series B or growth, and they know other entrepreneurs. These circles are very insular. Business owners talk to each other, creators talk to each other. You might not see it from the outside, but let me tell you, that is the way the world works. It's very insular. And they talk to each other. So all the time, I'm in a bunch of WhatsApp groups with very, very successful people, and they'll be like, hey, I need this one thing. And you'll see 5 other people that they trust chime in and be like, oh, I use these guys. It's great. Right? You want to be that guy that they're talking about, or girl, or whatever it is. And the only way to do that is to do great work and deliver a great experience. And I think one of the core to delivering that experience is being upfront about setting expectations, about how you're delivering value, and making sure that customer feels comfortable with your process and your intentions throughout every step of the way. That's the first thing that you do, right? And when you rinse and repeat that cycle over and over again, you get them talking about you, you're able to share that work, and you're loud about it, you'll begin to build a buzz, and you'll begin to see the inbound happen.
That's really what it hooks onto. It's you can look at it and you could see the success of somebody, or you can dream up, a big income, huge revenue for your business. But if it comes down to, I look at your landing page or your sales page or your design work, and I go, and I have to get feedback on your margin could be a little bit wider there, or there's not a lot of white space. You're those are things that need to become second nature to you. And it shows hey, there's a lot of room to grow for improving your skills, and the infinite amount of resources to get better. So become great at it.
I don't think that it's by, paying for some course or some coaching that promises you riches. I think that the way you do that is by investing in your craft, right? By finding peers that are ahead of the journey and are willing to support you and give you feedback. That's the way you're going to grow and ultimately evolve. So I think that's where people should focus versus trying to find the quickest buck with the lowest amount of effort. Because ultimately success comes down to just doing the hard fucking work.
The secret sauce is just, in this world of automation, and we can AI a whole bunch of things, and I use all these things to optimize certain things. It really just comes down to, if I can work harder than you, I win.
100%. My friend Matt Schnuck, he has this really great Twitter thread on Bill Gurley, and I'm going to do a horrible job of paraphrasing it right now. I'm an idiot. I don't remember it word for word.
All
But
good.
basically, Bill Gurley, famous venture capitalist, did this whole thing to where he researched all these super successful people to understand, like, why are they the outliers in their field? Like, what makes them successful? And one of the things that he found was that the people that were truly outliers and crazy successful, they were endlessly curious about what they were doing. They were endlessly curious about the problem they were trying to solve or their craft. And they just, like, it consumed them, and they just, like, that's what they cared about. That's what they wanted to learn more about. And if you look at that in a simple way, like when you think about what we're talking about, like design subscriptions, for example, the guy that's just obsessed, like Fonz Mans, right? Like Fonz is obsessed with his craft. Fonz is constantly trying to create new things. He's constantly trying to deliver cool shit to the market. Like, it's going to be really, really hard to outwork him, because everything that to someone else might feel like, God, like, I don't want to open Figma. I don't want to learn this new thing. I don't want to research this new thing. For Fonz, it feels like play, right? And the same way for me, and like what I'm doing with my businesses, like every time we're building a new company, it doesn't feel like hard work. It feels like play. And it's going to be really hard to outwork me when I'm comfortable sitting and, working 16 hours a day, because I'm having a fucking blast, right? Yeah. And that's really important. So I think that people need to find and engage in those things that feel like play, and really kind of align with what their curiosities are.
Oh, that's amazing. Now, I want people to like understand too. Some people might think, oh, I'm not big like Thor, or I'm not, I don't have the resources and network that Hunter has, or I don't have the charisma of this creator or whatever. And then think, well, because I don't have that, like, I can't do it. Well, that's not true. Like,
for my entire career, right? I feel like I've had a very fortunate career. I've been very successful. I've built companies. I've sold companies. I've hired hundreds of people. Like, I've had a great career, but I'd always done it privately. I was never comfortable being public, right? I was never comfortable sharing my wins. I was never comfortable like building in public. And for years, I would look at people like, Sahil Bloom or Sam Parr or Cody Sanchez or Ali Abdaal from the outside. And I felt like there was this like private party that was happening, and all these cool kids were in it, and I was on the fucking outside. And I always thought to myself, like, I want to be in that club. Like, I want to be in that group. Like, I want to be accepted, not because like I got a bunch of followers on Twitter by posting rage bait, but because of my skills as an operator, as a CEO, as a builder. And it took me 15 years in my career before they were like, hey, you want to hang out? It took 15 years. Like, the whole thing of like, all these people that are, have these big audiences, are super successful. They started from nothing in most cases. They work their asses off to get to where they are. And that hard work leads to an advantage, sure. But it's not without like the years of dedication.